EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, Toots ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregalis to get us started. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons set to take over here on offense, and they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Now, faking the give. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and ended up falling short.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man, right side, he's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13 more on that carry. Heating out the yards. And another first down.
A gain of 13
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Mooney in motion. On play action, he'll set him to throw. Escaping to his left.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. Now this looks like a design run.
Cousins on the keeper. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain play. And it's 3rd down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Romo's kick is good. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's a lot of people that are really high on this young quarterback, Mike, and for good reason. Got good experience last year, albeit on a bad team, made 12 starts as a rookie. But now he can come into training camp and come into the season understanding this is my team. I'm the future of this franchise, and if they want to compete within that division, they're going to have to get great quarterback play from Drake May.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender was flat out.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. To throw on first down is May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
2nd and inches. Rattling gun, here's May. He's going to tuck it and go. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
To throw now, May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He pulls it in around the 5, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's third and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Drake May, touchdown New England. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats move out to a 7-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the second time. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Second down, Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Cousins now. his way in for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Made out on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The reception belongs to Mac Hollins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
At the 35-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll manage only a couple. Root Horoloro there on the tackle.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So after 1, 7-3 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what happens happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Patriots. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Patriots extend their advantage to 14-3.
Falcons 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Cousins throwing from the pistol. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's second down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Cousins now on second down. A throw on the move is caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 9.
Throwing now, Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And it was really the lack of production on first and second down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till third down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those first and seconds and take the fight to the defense.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. Here's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Cousins on the keeper. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Has some room inside the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 18. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Cousins. He'll step up and run this.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd and short, and here is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first and 10, here's May.
May's pass complete to number 3, Demario Douglas. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
May to the air once more. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They run over center with Robinson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Second and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
It's third and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Moving left, taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Quick pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The throw is made. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
Woo! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Moving outside the pocket, and that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cousins now. There he goes again.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing his Cousins. He'll get back to Kadero Hodge. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Cousins. He'll step up and run. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Cousins. Open man, he's got Agnew. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard. Cousins. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on third and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On first down, Cousins. He's got it about the 8, and he'll take this one in. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Falcons move back to within 1.
Patriots 14, Falcons 13.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw it on first down. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. May going to hold on to this one. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line, a gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
3rd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down, and 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Start on the ground with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Now, Cousins. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
They go play action with Cousins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take him down for a loss.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They got to find a better way to neutralize this pass rush, Mike. The protection appears to be overwhelmed by this blitz package, and with nobody coming open downfield, he's got no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Patriots ready for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. That one complete to Hollins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. To throw now, May. Rolling right, he'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
4 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Quickly out to Diggs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Now, May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Cousin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Atlanta.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
Is good. Makes the score Falcons 19, Patriots 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. May gonna look to throw. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The throw is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
We're all set to kick this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch taken here, and it could come right at the 15-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Now Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. He's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They only needed 1. But it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chain.
And the Patriots.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
We are in it to win it.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Andre Stevenson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to run, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Give, it's Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Robinson. Yeah! And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They run over center with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Greg Wilson there defensively.
So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out with Stevenson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a second and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
They need one right now. Third and long. Here comes the blitz as this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Just a disastrous sequence for them here offensively. At this point, Mike, possessions are going to become very limited. The entire stadium knows you're going to pass. Okay, you got to protect your quarterback. Give your team a chance to come from behind and win this one.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.